So today you're going to be doing this arc and angle maze, um, which deals with central angles, meaning they start in the central of the circle, the center, coming from the very center of your angle, making a vertex, and inscribed angles, starting on your circle and coming out. Remember, with central angles, the angle and the arc are equal, so easy enough. We're going to go from this one straight down, and then we work this one. But remember, with inscribed angles from your notes, your angle equals 1/2 your arc. So if my arc was 80, your angle is half of that, 40. So 1/2 times 80 would be 40. Another way to look at this is a lot of symbols, and I know a lot of students get confused with the symbols, so I try to simplify it. Looking at your notes from yesterday, we are given the arc. So the arc is 62, which means my angle is half of that, 31. So my angle equals 1/2 of the arc, taking some of those letters away. Or I can change this around. 2 times my angle equals my arc. So here I'm given the angle. So 2 times my angle will equal my arc, which is what I was trying to find here. Here I was given, I don't know what I'm given here. I'm given that this whole thing's 180. Man, this one was just a confusing one to look at. Like, what are you asking here? We're asking for the angle, this angle, PQR. So the arc from PQR is from PR, and that's half a semicircle of your circle, so that's 180. So if the arc is 180, the angle is half of that. So my angle equals 1/2 of 180, so 90. All right, back to our maze. Sorry to harp on yesterday's notes, but it should help. So if my arc is 150, half of 150 is 75. So the angle equals 1/2 the arc. Or 2 times your angle equals your arc, depending on what we need. So 75, half of 150 is 75. Okay. Central angle, because it's starting in the center, 125. So this is 125. Remember, the degrees of the whole circle are 360. So we're going to take, to find out what's left, the last central angle here, you're going to take 360 and minus 125. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. So 235. So we're going to go down. Okay. All right. Here's a hard one, 150 and 160. We'll add those together. Will give me 310. So 310 is what we have, and the whole circle is 360, so that leaves me 50 left over. So my angle of this inscribed angle, because it's coming from the circle, not the center, is 50. So if we're given the arc, we have to take half of it. So half of that would be 25. Moving on to this one. These are vertical angles. So this is 25, then this side's 25. This forms a straight line. So we have 180 minus 25 will be 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 2 is 5. 155 is what's left. And it's a central angle, so they're equal. One, two, three, four, five. All right, 2 more, and then I'll let you work some on your own. Okay, so we have an inscribed angle. So we're given this angle, and if you know the angle, you're going to do 2 times your angle to get your arc. So 2 times 45 is 90. Okay, then we have 80, 90, and 140. So what's left right here would be our 360. So I'm going to add those all together, and minus 360. 80 plus 90 plus 140. Is 310, 360 minus 310 is 50. So there's 50 left over for this little section. And this is an inscribed angle. So if you know your arc, if I know my arc, I take half of my arc to get my angle. So half of my arc would be 25. So we're going this way. Last one. This is going to form a 180 straight line. So this 120, 180 minus 120 would be 60, not 50, 60. So this would be 60. And then the same thing here. This would form a line. So 60 plus 50 is 110. And 180 minus 110 would leave 70 left over. This is a central angle, so central angles are equal. Coming this way. All right. I want you to keep going. See how you do. Help each other out, work together. Hopefully that helps with inscribed and central angles.